What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and today we are on part 3 of really cool details and information that you missed within Super Mario Bros. Wonder, where we go through the game and try to find any cool Easter eggs or secrets that you might have skipped over on your initial playthrough. Now, this is episode number 3, which means we did this twice before, so odds are if I'm not choosing your comment, it's because we already covered it in a past episode, so make sure you check those out before commenting your new detail. If you have any more, comment them down below and you could be featured in a future video. If you want to be featured, all you gotta do is 2 things. Stop what you're doing, leave a like, and subscribe. That's all you gotta do to help the channel out. It helps so much. Let's see how many we can get to subscribe from this one video alone. But let's dive into some really cool, interesting facts and details about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now, this is one if you've 100% of the game, you probably found all these, but for those of you that's been casually playing the game, there's actually 5 hidden Captain Toads within the entirety of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and 3 of those spots are within World 1. The first one is from a secret exit within Piranha Plant Parade. You have to jump up over these pipes once the music is over, and then boom, you'll be sent to the foreground where you'll find a secret exit leading you to a pipe that takes you to Captain Toad, our first location. The second one is in the top portion of Pipe Rock Plateau. Behind some trees, you will find a secret pipe to take you to the second location. Location number 3 is in the underground area of Pipe Rock Plateau, where you can go behind this wall, and boom, another pipe to a third secret location. In Sunbaked Desert, you can cross this bridge at the top and make your way all the way around the outsides of this area, and then boom, there's a secret pipe that leads you to the 4th location. Then for the 5th and final location, you have to move this wall by hitting all the switches in the desert, and then eventually going all the way behind this wall and finding a 5th pipe that takes you to the final Captain Toad. When Bowser Jr. is in his shell, you can keep smacking him away with your elephant trunk, and you can also, when you get giant, bounce him up and down and ground pound to bounce him higher, and if you keep doing it, he actually won't leave the spot that he's in. Here's a very tiny one, but your character will actually puff out their cheeks when they're floating in the space area, just making it even more realistic. I mean, kind of. They're in space, you can't breathe regardless, but yeah, he's holding his breath. In the stage Rolling Ball Hall in Sunbaked Desert, there's actually a way to do a sequence break. Instead of grabbing the Wonder Flower and breaking all the paths to the bottom in order to get to the secret chamber, all you actually have to do is have an elephant version of your character and bounce the spiked ball over the gap in order to break this wall right here, where then you will get some secret dialogue from the flowers.
Huh? How'd you even get in here? Ugh, that ruins everything. We have to do things in a certain order.
We also have some more special dialogue in Out My Way Valley. If you go to the first flower and just continue to stand there jumping over ice blocks, there will be tons of different dialogue that he'll say.
What's with all the ice blocks? Kind of annoying. They're definitely getting in your way. Just keep coming! What's a flower to do?
Did you know Out My Ways can actually kick shells back even if they're looking in a completely different direction? It'll stop it with its foot and actually kick it right back at you. You probably know this if you were playing through the game slowly and casually, but if you're flying through the game, you might not notice that Goombas now have a new animation when they get stuck in between 2 blocks. They kind of just sit there and look sad instead of walking back and forth really fast. In the Twilight Forest silhouette level in World 1, there's something that I noticed, and I don't know if it's just me, but it's something that definitely caught my eye. Now, normally in the game as your elephant character, if you duck while jumping, you'll notice that it kind of looks like an elephant, but then you do it in the silhouette level, it looks just like an elephant, or some type of animal at least. Look at this thing. I mean, seriously, I thought it was a little elephant at first, and I kind of stopped what I was doing, and it caught me off guard. I was like, did I just see an elephant? Yeah, try it out for yourselves and tell me what you think. Did you know the airship theme in this game is actually more of a rock and roll remix of the airship theme for Super Mario Bros. 1 and Mario Maker, which was actually brought back into Super Mario Odyssey's airship theme? Take a listen. And another cool musical reference is during the Wonder events in the airship where Bowser is shooting at you, and also the Cosmic Mario levels, you'll notice it plays the Cosmic Mario theme from Super Mario Galaxy. Take a listen. notice when you suck up water as an elephant, it plays the same exact sound effect as when you break open a flood nozzle box from Super Mario Sunshine, which is a detail that I absolutely love. Take a listen. As a Super Mario Sunshine fanboy at heart, this is amazing. Did you know you can pick up giant shells as an elephant version of your character? Yep, they're not too heavy for you, and when you actually crouch, it will tuck your trunk within the shell, which is pretty cool, and it looks pretty interesting. Did you know there's actually a special animation for when you're holding a shell and somebody's pushing a pipe towards you? You'll actually hold it to the side, and it's a really funny looking animation that you probably would never notice, because when are you ever going to be in a situation like this? Something you might know is if you go into the settings and turn off the flowers dialogue, it will say this.
Oh, was it something I said?
However, if you go down to an underground area and then open the settings and turn them off, it will have more of an echo to his voice.
Oh, was it something I said?
Whoever made that specific programming decision deserves a raise. We talked about the new character animations from when a Koopa Troopa is about to come out of the shell that you're holding, but the same thing happens with a Bob-omb, where now your character will freak out and the controller will vibrate like crazy before it detonates. And if you slow it down even more, you can even see a second look on Mario's face as his eyes widen before it detonates. Now this could completely be me, but when you blow up the Robo Bowser machine, I just kept hearing a bit of the Mario Brothers theme song sped up super fast right before it blows up. Take a listen. Okay, I'm done. I swear, that's just what I heard every time I took one of these things out. Let me know if you heard it too. Did you know if you splash water on a paratroopa, it will actually cause their wings to get wet and cause them to drop from the sky, which is a super realistic and cool detail to have in this game. But yes, two enemies of the same type will do a little butt bump when they come in contact with each other. But did you know if it's two different types of enemies, they'll actually do a chest bump, which is a different animation, which is really cool considering the fact there's not too many enemies in the game that actually interlap each other that are different types of enemies. I mean, I had to carry this Koopa Troopa all the way around until I found another enemy in this specific stage, because most stages only have one type of enemy and there's no way to have them interact. So to have something this rare to happen and have a special animation for it is so cool. Last but not least, did you know there's different animations for when you wall jump in this game? Sometimes your characters will do different kicks, or they'll spin clockwise or even counterclockwise when you do consecutive wall jumps. Mario Wonder is filled with so many cool secrets and details, so if you guys have found any more, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and comment them down below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. But like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See ya, guys.